the next thing that I would start to do is, to be a market leader, you need to know what's going on in the space. So I'd set up Google Reader. I'd go to all of whoever is the big market leaders out there right now, sign up to their blogs, get the RSS feeds, drop them into the blog reader and keep an eye on it just so you understand what's going on in the space. Then you need to become your target market. We talked about this in SEO method 2. Drift out of your mind, drift down into the mind of your prospect and really understand what they're about so that you can speak to them. Part of that, when you define your niche, is coming up with the avatar. So when you create all of these bits of content, you're talking to the person that you're trying to attract. Then I would start to use social media at this point in time. Like, I want to try and build up a little bit of a following and get some engagement. I'm consuming all of this information through Google Reader and things like that. Then I start to push it out through the different services to, again, represent, get more for, not only am I learning about what the target market's doing, I'm also using that to then push the content out and leverage off the fact that other people have created content, and it helps me to start building up a bit of an audience by adding back. I think the main 3 platforms you focus on is Twitter, Facebook and Google+. Then I would start to, as a market leader, you want to make sure that you comment on current events. So you'll be seeing what's going on through the space, and then you want to make sure that you start to feed into your social media network what's going on and start to put your opinion and what you believe about it. I missed my little sticky notes on the side. Keep things simple, be authentic. I mean, the way that the web is right now, it's so transparent. You just need to be who you are. And even though I give you all of this map, again, you take the bits that work for you and then make it your own. You need to do that. That's critical. Then another good way to start demonstrating leadership is making sure that you answer and solve people's problems and questions. So if you've got an e-support centre where people submit questions, or if you hop onto forums and see people who have got issues and things like that, start to solve other people's problems. And you can do that through recording little audios, and then it tips into the top of the contagion system. Then e-support, forums, blogs. Then you start to once you do that, you're starting to get a little bit of momentum. Start to communicate regularly with your list. I said you get them to opt in, you create a bit of an email bonding sequence with them, but then you need to not only, this is what Grace does, I'm tweeting out stuff onto Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that. Then once a week, Grace goes and scrapes my Twitter, pops it in an email, emails me, here's everything that Dave spotted for the week. And those of you who are on my autoresponder sequence, you'll get a weekly email from me saying, here's what's news and important for small businesses in online marketing. So I'm getting that extra little bit out of it. So you communicate regularly with them and just ask, how can you serve? It's that Jim Rohn thing. How can you help enough people get what they want, and then you'll ultimately get what you want? Make it your own. I talked about that, and being consistent.